Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I'm sorry for this. Don't shoot save. I'm sorry I was late, but I'm just starting right now. We got the game 7, no game feed, Vancouver Vegas. Vegas just got their first shot on goal, and the winner goes to the Western Conference Final to play the Stars. Let me start broadcasting. This one chipped in by Mott. Vegas is very good right now. Nick Holden, and he chopped it through to White Cloud. White Cloud sent on to where Mott was, and then that one poked off of Edler. Tuck. Edler drops it back. Bertanen spiked through to the boards. Then across to Mott. Mott tries to race by and intercept the pass, and White Cloud was too fast on that one. Off of where Sutter was, and here comes Tuck with speed. Tuck holds, gives it back. Tuck a shot. That one wired high and out of play. So with that, Vegas has really been at that type of position, and for hold on, I'm just trying to get the horn and everything, but for but definitely, yeah, for Vancouver, it's been that type of gameplay. As this one poked away from the Canucks, and then two back there for Theodore, just too far. On a cross, slid on back to center. Canucks still hemmed in their zone. They've had real problems getting it out. Nosek is out there for the Vegas Golden Knights, first time in the series, along with Reeves. Canucks try to rip this one out. Vegas going for the jugular. Theodore, the only guy that scored against Demko in his playoff career, had one on and then Nosek. And then Vancouver is able to ram it across. 4 shots on goal for the Golden Knights, none for Vancouver. A big hit on Roussel. Roussel goes down, no call. Fantenberg tries to spike it across the corner glass. Theodore with it, gives it across. He's hit. On for Carlson. Carlson shoots it. They make sure they're onside. That's a shot from Smith that got deflected off a stick of a Canuck. Tanev, chased by Marchessault, went past Marchessault. Tanev with one stick, fell down, and then kept on for Smith. Smith to the back. Schmidt on to Smith again. Smith a shot, fired it wide. And then they get it back, and Miller, a good hit. Pettersson tries to take it through. He was tied up, but he did get it to center, and he changes. And a lead pass to Smith. Smith hit by Tanev. Tanev races after it. Tanev is hit, but he gives to Hughes. Vegas is trying to hit everything that they can. They've been playing well, but Vancouver is staying resilient. See how long that lasts. This puck rolls to the far side. Hello, Ravens, number 8. A turnover. Block deflected. Puck was loose. And then Smith is able to go get it. Smith to the boards. Holds that one. Blocked off of a stick. And the Canucks try to go get it, but Vegas had a good job to retrieve. And then this puck ends up back into the Canuck zone. Canuck possession. Fired a pass. Beagle made a play there to try to get it to Mott. Mott fights for the puck. Sticks down, skates as well. 1 hit by Vancouver, 9 by Vegas. They've been good on that part of the game. Stevenson hit. Stevenson tries to have a pass in, and a stick is down on the ice as well. A broken one. Bertanen off the boards. Too far on across to Beagle. Beagle shot this one through, and icing is called against the Canucks. Vegas not winning today yet, but Vancouver's got to play better. Vancouver's got to be better. We've getting outplayed in this game. And if this continues, Vegas is going to have a few goals and play the Stars in the next round. We have to be better. We have to. This is game 7. This is where heroes are made, champions are made. You have to feed off of your goalie. Yeah, good hit by Reeves. But if this game goes like deep into overtime, and I've told you I'm in my parents' house and everything. I'm in a new location. I don't know if I can do as much. Theodore broadcast. Theodore shoots this one, and a rebound's there. Poke loose. Demko on it, and the puck goes to the side. Onto the back. Martinez waits for Theodore. Shot blocked. Deflected. Rebounds there. Loose. Canucks have to get it out, and a penalty is being called or something. No, I think he just robbed Stastny. Stastny nearly. I know. Vegas 3, San Jose 0. I remember, but maybe Vegas wants to what a save there. Vegas wants to put that past them and say that they can win a Game 7 after being down 3-1. Like, Dallas said, we will not be denied. I don't want them to say we will not be denied and them not be denied. If you understand, I want to deny them. I don't want to bring in history into this because they want to crush history, and I think it's a big addition to Vegas that Nosek is playing. Nosek, who's really good, was pretty good last series, and was really good in the series a few years ago in the 2018 Stanley Cup Final. That pass wired to center, and that one was intercepted. Vegas keeps possession on 6-0 shots on goal, still in favor of the Knights. The Vegas still nice trying to cycle this puck. Demko shoots this one off the far glass, Holden in and behind, and then Myers pass it on for Suter. Suter try to pass one there, and then Nosek, and then that one went towards Reeves, and Reeves pursues where Gaudet is able to circle the wagon and get to the bench and go through. Yes, that was an unbelievable save by Demko, absolutely. Thatcher. He was there, then Hughes. Canucks in trouble. Pettersson back to Hughes. Marchessault hits Hughes. Pettersson, they're basically trapping them. Canucks have to get the puck out. They do by the referee, but they can't get it anywhere close. Vegas doing very well in their breakout plays. Tanev sees Hughes. Instead, he goes to Pettersson, and Pearson tried to poke that one through. Besser, he spikes it to the center where Hughes was, and back from Besser. Hughes looks towards the bench. Besser goes back into his own zone. Besser flicked it on for Tanev. Vegas just tried to trap everybody, and it went off the wall for where Horvat was, and then all the way back to Theodore, who has Pacioretty on the ice along with Stevenson and Martinez. Martinez feeds to Pacioretty. Max Pacioretty, and it goes in close. Shot in there and in behind. One more Game 7 tomorrow night against the New York Islanders and Philadelphia. Philadelphia flat. And then Hughes tries to pass this one close to Horvat. Hughes goes down. Vegas still jamming away for the puck. Hughes was down and was able to poke it through while on his butt. Then here comes Edler. A slap shot. No one directed, and a rebound was there. And a save made. I believe Fleury is in net. I'm not positive. This is the first save of the night. And Vegas is in. Stone looks for Pacioretty in a deflection that went wide as well. To Foley out. He passes it across to Edler. Edler lofts this one through. Glove down by Holden, and Vegas breaks out. Here comes Stastny, who was robbed by Demko on the previous opportunity. Yes, absolutely. Vegas is very good. At this point, we have been better, but in this game, we're getting there. But Vegas is really strutting their stuff as this play by Holden to try to go off the boards again, and then Tuck fights with Fantenberg. Tuck wins the puck off of Fantenberg, looks for Stastny. Stastny evades a hit. Gaudet trying to take the puck out, and then it goes into the corner. Canucks will slap this one through off that stanchion play, and Vegas will jet out. Here's Stastny. Stastny, a toe drag. In and behind past Fantenberg. He beat him. Stastny to the point. Held on for McNabb. Hit. Myers. And then Tuck. Tuck bodied to the back, and then the Canucks will break out. Roussel goes to Sutter, and Roussel chases Schmidt. Schmidt in the back. And it went back to Tuck as well, and what a pass. And he finds Smith, who tried to feed that one in front, and then intercepted by Schmidt. Schmidt holds, shot it wide. She shot it too high and wide and kept in by McNabb, who shot that one through, trying to look for Carlson. With the forecheck, Tanev boots it away. Canucks looking for it, Pettersson, but McNabb was able to jar it because the puck bounced too far. Besser near his own bench, bullied. Then Carlson passes to the middle of the ice. Nobody there. A Canuck and a Knight try to jam away for it, the Knight that was trying to get the puck, and then they finally do get it. That was Marchessault, who shoots that one through for Chandler Stevenson. Stevenson lays it to Stone. Stone, oh my God, what a comment. But yes, we are good. We got to get this first goal as Stone for the Canucks. Stone just passed one in front, a save by Demko. Another shot. That one wired off the glass. What a save by Demko, one of the best of the night. And he already had a stellar one. Here comes Horvat. Horvat poked off of his stick. One shot on goal for Vancouver. I believe 8 for Vegas. The shot reads 7 right now. It is 7 as Toffoli will turn this one through to Horvat. What a pass. Horvat shoots off a stick. And then Pearson looks to take it off of Nosek. And then back a shot. Saved by Lehner. Toffoli had a chance, but it went off the body of Martinez. And Lehner robs Tyler Toffoli, a king off a king, and into the side of Lehner. Vegas is buzzing, but the Canucks are coming back. This is scary, man. If we could keep on getting our chances and establishing our game, as I think we're doing a little bit, they've come out flying. Like, they're promising that they will not play a bad game. They will absolutely not play a bad game. But I will say this. They are not going to get beaten by a bad game, but they could get beaten by a good game if we come through and get it. Right now it's a commercial. I believe we're reading at the 11:30 mark. Yes, Game 5, and I believe it was 22-46 in Game 6, a 4-0 Vancouver victory. But like, Vegas is playing their game right now. They're getting back to their game. Even in Game 2, they kind of played their game well. So we can beat them if they play their game, but we have to win. 48-23. Okay. I think, what did I say? 42-24, whatever? No, 48-23. Demko is really good. That's the thing. We can count on Demko to keep us in, although if he does let in a goal or another goal, I want to see if he's good. Because I've seen things where Demko's amazing in the regular season and he lets in a few goals and he implodes. So we can't have that let that happen in Game 7. We need this win, obviously. So Thatcher's been good, obviously, but I would I believe in the sports gods. Do not jinx anything shot-wise on Demko, please, because I don't want this to come back and haunt us where a fluky goal, he gives up a bad goal. Good thing is we have an offensive zone face-off as this puck tries to go through and kept in by Hughes. Hughes backhands it across. Horvat fought off the puck, and then Horvat gets it on across. Horvat backed it through, working on Stevenson to the point. Hughes finds Tanev. Tanev has some problems with the puck. He backhands this one through close to Foley, and they're going to pass in front, and then Martinez gets it away from Pearson. Shot down for where Wah was, and then poked to the wall across for Stastny, who gets it down to Theodore. 7-1 still the read, as Vancouver was close to getting another shot on goal, but they didn't like their chances. They didn't like the opportunity that they did have. Puck kept in. Schmidt shoots this one, and glove down by Tuck. Tuck whirls with a lot of space. He's a big guy. Then went back to McNabb. McNabb blocked off the chance, and Vegas will go back as Vancouver will take this time for a wagon fire line change. Schmidt, and then spike through from where Besser was, and Schmidt will shoot this close to center. Went off a glove of Pettersson, and they say it was not a hand pass. I think Vegas thought maybe. Miller gets into the zone. A pass by Edler, and he has to go back as it went right to the stick of Braden McNabb. McNabb finds Smith. Smith been moved on Mott. Smith to Marchessault. Marchessault off the wall, hit by Mott. There's a chance for Carlson. Carlson tried to pass it in front, hit by Edler. Edler really whacking away. He's doing a fantastic job. Carlson back with it. Jets it out, and then it goes all the way down for where White Cloud can deal with the puck. Rookies are huge. We saw earlier how that could have been, how that happened. And then Myers hits Holden. Virtanen poking away with the puck as well. Behind Reeves, a shot. And that went right by Holden, I believe. Went off, and Reeves just knocked the helmet off Virtanen. Reeves and Virtanen want to go and dance. Virtanen tried to put a punch on Reeves. Reeves want to put a punch on Virtanen. Virtanen and Reeves are still talking. They're just going to send both of them to the box, but I don't even know if they're penalties or fighting, or if they are penalties, they would just be fighting Myers. But Reeves took a little bit of shove. He took down Virtanen's hat, and Jake, who was hit hard, had an issue with that. But we'll be back. Commercial. No score still. Also, we got to worry. No score helps us, but at the same time, you don't want a bad break late in the third period where, like, with 6 minutes left, they draw the perfect play that just beats us and wins the series. So we have to be on our toes. And when we've got the puck and we have an offensive rush, because there were a few times in this game where they've been on their toes. He's not unjinxable. No one is unjinxable. But I hope you can see me. This lighting here is much worse than at my dorm room. This is actually where I'm filming this is at my actual house. So, but yes, Demko's a really good player, obviously. I believe the numbers of time left are somewhere in the 8-minute mark. We'll be back. They'll be back in a few minutes, obviously. Commercial, but yeah, for Vancouver. We're back now. Reeves is not going to be penalized, and Jake Virtanen is not going to be penalized. Hopefully, I will give the Vegas the worst luck possible. I hope Reeves is still on. They saw a little bit of a Donnybrook, but they're saying it's fine. Just control your tempers next time. This is playoff hockey. Game 7 hockey, second round, Western Conference playoffs. Dropping the stick was Reeves, but then Reeves goes after Myers, who he knows well. When Reeves was a Blue and Myers was a Winnipeg Jet. As this puck is spiked through to center again, taken by Reeves, he slaps in and gets hit. Demko goes in behind. Myers tries to take it off for Tanev, and then chasing is Mott. Mott off his stick. Vegas gets it at center. Carrier goes down, and Mott also goes down off a stick of Merrill, I believe it was. Then Theodore gets the puck back. Mott is down as well, and he tries to feed Reeves. And the Vegas Golden Knights are going to go to a power play. The Vancouver Canucks just committed a penalty once they can touch the puck, which is bad in Game 7. There's a shot off of Martinez. Mott touches, and the power play will start. The guy that threw a punch at Reeves commits a penalty here. Jake Virtanen is going to the penalty box. And with 7:24 left in the first period, the Golden Knights are going to go on a power play. It was Martinez that he hit, not, I believe I said either Merrill or Holden. I think I said Merrill. It was Martinez he hit, Alec Martinez. And 8-41 for the power play. Vancouver has an incredible penalty kill. Not a great power play for Vegas, but it could improve right now. Back to the chance. Stone feeds it off for Theodore. Theodore holds on to Pacioretty. Pacioretty shoots! That deflected. Pacioretty, one around from Stone. And then Smith kept it on for Theodore. Theodore shot, saved that. Go no rebound off the shot by Max Pacioretty. Pacioretty has 2 power play goals in these playoffs. What a good job by Mark Stone to screen, but he moves and Pacioretty shoots this puck well, and Demko makes a really good save. Vegas is a really good hockey club, one of the best in these playoffs, but Vancouver, obviously, we'll see if they can find a way to come back through. Vegas, the real chance to score and advantage. There's a shot by Pacioretty off the glass and taken through to Riley Smith. Smith tries to go to the point. Theodore on to Pacioretty again. They're trying this play. Pacioretty to Theodore. Theodore to Pacioretty. A shot wide, and he missed it. Off the bank! Another chance. That one gloved up and gloved down by Edler, who tries to take it out, and then Stone. Trying to get him to move left and right. And the Canucks clear. What a job by Tanev, and now Vancouver can get new guys out. Here comes Theodore with 55 seconds there left on that thing. Here comes Tuck. Tuck past some sticks. Tuck to Marchessault. Marchessault on Fantenberg will try to make a hit, and this puck will roll all the way down and get cleared again. I believe Myers had a great opportunity in helping. Lehner goes behind him. He never really touched it. And then Schmidt lost the puck but got it right back. Beagle watching. Tuck passes off for Marchessault. Marchessault, Myers trying to make a poke check. Tuck on a long. Went to the point. Theodore keeps it in. And then he's got Martinez on the right slot, all open. Martinez shoots. That went off a skate. It might have went off of Demko or maybe Fantenberg as well. Vegas keeps it in. Schmidt harassed by Mott. Then the Canucks try to clear, but they can't get a clean stick on it. Here's Tuck. 5 seconds left in the power play. And it goes to center. And it looks like Vancouver will kill it. Yes, they will. Penalty is killed and new guys on the ice. The line change, and then Mott will want to try to play it to a Canuck, but it was dead tired. So Schmidt will go in behind. He gets hit by Jake Virtanen, who was recently in the penalty box, but that's obviously a clean play. On to Miller. On his left side is Virtanen, who gets the puck. Virtanen to Miller. Miller a backhand on for Hughes. Hughes shoots this one in around, and it got deflected on top. 5:01 to go. 24 shot attempts for Vegas, 4 for Vancouver, 11 shots on goal for Vegas, 1 for Vancouver, but nothing after with 5:01 to play in the first. Let's going back to commercial. I'll be back in a few minutes, obviously, for there's a face-off. It got deflected. I don't know if it got deflected off of a Vegas stick or a Vancouver stick. So it's either going to be a neutral zone draw or a face-off in front of Lehner. We will see. How's your day? How's your early evening? Because I know right now it's only around 6:30 in the evening for you, Ravens number 8. Because also Ravens number 8. What's your actual name? So I don't keep calling you that. I mean, I might still call you it, but anyway, never mind that. But okay, cool. Obviously, a nice later evening for me because I'm, whatever. But it's good. It's good so far. Obviously, I'm gonna have a rough night if we can't finish this. But make sure. News, Josh. Okay. All right, cool. I hope I just can win this, and we'll see what ends up happening. Now the game's back on. Keaton and Marcia. So, and I know Vegas has been the better team in this game, and they've been really good, but we are not letting them budge. Horvat to try to do that face-off. Hughes off a skate, and he lost it. Hughes has Tanev, and he's got to give it to him because that was a tough play. And Hughes finally jetted out to Martinez. Vancouver needs more zone time. This puck goes all the way down, no icing. There's a good Vegas hit there. Canucks will sky this one out, and glove down by Martinez again. Chasing there is Wah. Wah sticked away for Tanev, and Wah had broke his stick. I think he has to go to the bench for a new one. Hughes backs this one through off a night, but Tanev is able to go across. Line changes first for Vegas, then for Vancouver. So, again, the Canucks shoot this one through. 10-1, on shots on goal, not 11-1 for Vegas, which I said earlier in that period. I think they miscredited it. A shot by the Canucks goes all the way down and is icing as Schmidt will touch and carry. Yes. Vancouver's been much better in games 5 and 6, but we're stemming them. We're making sure, stemming the tide. We're making sure we don't make any stupid decisions. And that we can play with them. We definitely play with them. This is a Stanley Cup contending team. This is a team that can win the Stanley Cup. Here's Miller off that face-off. A shot deflected on top, and then the Knights try to get it out. A chance there. Besser is harassed. In behind finds Edler. Alex gets it across the center off a stick, and then Smith had a chance, but then backhanded along the center again. Vegas dumps on where Stetcher was. Canucks still lobbing for it. There's Edler on for Stetcher. Stetcher shoots that one off a stick as well. Besser. And then Pettersson goes for it. Lehner moves the stick with his puck as well. 3:30 to go in the first period. No score. Myers puts pressure on. Vandenberg spiked it, blocked. And the ref just got hit right in the face. The referee is down, and that is an awful sight as Oscar Vandenberg comes over to the ref, a little stick pad on his behind just to say, hey, how are you, man? That's not good. He banks this puck right off the glass, and it hits the linesman right in the back of the head, but he's up and he's ready to officiate, which is fantastic. Yeah, it was Oscar who shot that puck, so he was just comforting him, and Thatcher Demko gives him a stick pad to the leg as well. Vancouver, obviously, one of the classiest teams in the NHL, as is a lot of other hockey clubs. But yeah, that went off a stick as well, and it comes across the glass. Back to Pearson. Pearson shot that one in around. Theodore is back. Martinez as well. Horvat lays some pressure, trying to feed Stone. Vandenberg with a good job. Vandenberg, that's a penalty. It's got to be a penalty because he was pulled down, but no chance for a call. They don't call it anyway, which was not a good decision. But Vandenberg did make his play on Stone, fed it to the back, and then holds it on Theodore. Shot, almost a goal. It went off of Demko. Demko's really fighting it, but he made a great save. Back for Myers. Myers shot this one across of a couple of people. No icing off of Martinez. A chance. Mott tries to shoot this one across. They try to break out, and they do. On the wall, Reeves with it. Reeves harassed by Mott. What a good job by Tyler Mott, who's the heart and soul of these Vancouver Canucks. And Tanev goes in along where Carrier was. Possibly Josh Ravens 8, but I'm not sure because they might have just missed the call or just said let him play kind of thing. I think that happened in the other game. Reeves is pressured again by Roussel, and here comes Edler, passes it back for Stetcher. Stetcher tries to dump this one across. This puck goes all the way to Lehner, and Roussel is along as well. Vegas trying to break out. Again, they're so good at this play. Here's Tuck, shoots to the wall. Stetcher, battled, tries to shoot this one back, and Stetcher goes down. Edler, on a cross at a tripping penalty called on Wah. The Vancouver Canucks headed to the power play. So Vancouver had a great penalty kill. The Canucks are going on the power play with a chance to make it 1-0. And the power play, if no power play goal is called or a penalty by Vancouver, goal is scored or a penalty by Vancouver, what a deflection, what a save there. Actually went off a Vancouver Canucks stick, but if there is no Canuck penalty or a goal with the Vancouver Canucks in this period, there will be some carryover time, 18 seconds, of power play time in the second period. Here's a shot and a deflection, and that one rattled across for Pettersson. On back for Miller. Miller off of that wall, and battling is Mott. Vegas trying to get the puck so they can break out or clear. Horvat still trying to kick it away. Vegas just making sure some time is a battle there. And then Hughes has to dive for it. Hughes gets it, but Carlson did a good job to go to center. Horvat back on center. They keep the first unit. Horvat sitting on. Here's Hughes on along as well. The Vancouver Canucks had to go back so everybody could be back on side. Hughes tried to pass that one in front. And it goes out over the Las Vegas bench. I'd love that. For Pettersson, it would be a huge goal for him. If anybody deserves a goal right now, though, it's Anton Roussel or Stetcher or Mott, possibly Stetcher. Anybody on that line. For me specifically, Mott, and they bring that line again, and this puck, I'm not sure what happened with it, but something almost like a delayed play. 49.9 seconds left in period one. Then White Cloud will get the face-off Vegas, and he will try to spike this one back, and finally he does. Vancouver's got to get going on their power play. 35 in the period, 52 in the power play. Horvat on, and he got it back, trying to forecheck this puck, and Hughes cannot keep it in. White Cloud clears it. 28 blocks for him in the Stanley Cup playoffs. For a rookie, it's impressive. Second on his team. Hughes finds Pettersson. Pettersson made a toe drag and too far. Has to work with Martinez. A good hit there. On for Schmidt, trying to keep in his Hughes as well. Hughes, a line pass for Miller, too far. Miller tried to deflect one in front where Horvat was, and that one wouldn't go as well. Pettersson, that pass is blocked, and the first period's over. Zeros after one. Vegas dominated for most of it, but Vancouver has some power play time, 18 seconds left, and the Vancouver Canucks will have a chance on the power play to make it 1-0 when the second period starts. So it's the end of the first. Yeah, I don't really care who scores, but in my opinion, if anyone deserves a goal, somebody like that. So just ended. Let's see what ends up happening here, of course. Really nerve-wracking. I hope we'll hear something from. I hope something ends up happening, of course, in. Where is it again? In Scott Road, if you know. You probably know where that is. I've seen all those videos of. Yes, it is an advantage. I'm telling you, I just don't want to be tied at the end of the second period, and then third period comes along, and then late in the game, they just come up with some perfect play to end our season. You know, because I could see them saying, "We saw what happened last year; it's not happening again." You know, we gotta be wary. But yes, it is an advantage to us. So we'll see if anything happens on that road.
Hello? Mr. Brodeur. Hi, it's Tim from Enterprise. I think you left your cup in your last rental. Which one? Describe it to me.
But yeah, we've definitely got to be better.
Stanley Cup? No, you did not leave that in your rental. It must be the Calder Trophy. That's a cup. No, not that one either. It's the Jennings Trophy. I'm pretty sure it's your coffee cup. I've been looking for that.
The last Game 7 the Vancouver Canucks played in against the Western Conference playoff team was one of the greatest series in Vancouver Canuck history. So that's something to look at as well. 2011 Chicago, is not 2020 Vegas, but they're both good. They've both got good offenses.
We've seen this movie before. The last two games very similar, and Vancouver seems to have the recipe, the rope-a-dope. Sit back, allow some shots to get on your net, help clear the front of the net, and then see if you can get your offensive game going. And it's worked the last two games. If you're Vegas, you just keep pounding away. I was thinking we were going to see a Vancouver goal on that power play. Wouldn't that have been fitting? Played the whole period in the D zone. Vegas smothered them offensively, threw a lot of hits, played more aggressive. This Vancouver team can score and capitalize on opportunities. Wasn't the case. Vegas dominated that penalty kill as well.
So,
big period for the Golden Knights. The only thing that would have made it.
No. I mean the last Game 7 against the Western Conference team. Josh, Ravens 8. I meant no, not that game. That game didn't happen. I mean the last Game 7 that Vancouver played against the Western Conference playoff team is what I was talking about. What game that was. Oh, Vegas is last game 7. Oh, I misread your quote. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I know you keep bringing it up, but that's what I keep on saying. I don't want, just like Dallas with that whole thing, I don't want Vegas to say, okay, this isn't happening again. We're ending this. We're too good of a team to lose. Look, everybody keeps saying, oh, Vancouver is such a good team. They're a good team. They'll be elite in a few years. Yes, they will, no matter what happens. But you don't know when you're going to get a chance to win a Stanley Cup. We can't take that for granted. Vancouver's got to try to get the Stanley Cup this year. You can't wait a minute. That's what St. Louis played Boston last year. I was like, St. Louis better win Game 7 because they may never get a chance to do it again. Same thing with Washington and the year before that. I'm talking about the comeback. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it does help that I got a goal and they didn't get a goal, and also we'll be starting the second period on the power play, not with like 2 seconds left. We got a decent to good 18 seconds left on the man advantage. Showing that game from before, right now, that other game that we saw, obviously.
Starts in the blue paint, finds some open area in the high squad. He buries it 2 goals in the game, including a series.
Oh my God! Oh, they're playing right now on NBC the call of the rookie Kivi Ranta's goal against Colorado in Finland. Oh, the Finnish broadcasters are unbelievable. If you want to listen to an unbelievable goal call, listen to the Jonas Donskoi goal call that was called by the Sharks, and the Sharks and the Penguins a few years ago in overtime. I'm gonna play it for you if you've never heard it. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. So I'm gonna actually play it right now. If just tell me if you can hear it. Josh, just type right now if you can hear it. Can you hear it? You can? Okay. Donskoi tulee läpi kiekon kanssa. Donskoi laukee! Se tekee maalin! Jonas Donskoi! Yeah, Donskoi! And against the Penguins, no less. Pittsburgh, one of my least favorite teams. So, yeah, I have to find that call that they just played of Kivi Ranta, whatever his name is, doing the Finland goal call. As I've said, I do goal videos of like every playoff goal after the second round. I'll be doing that after tomorrow. And if I can find it, the Kivi Ranta Finland goal call will definitely be in there. Definitely be like the last. In fact, the video that I'm making, it does teams in certain orders. So the last order of the series is Dallas, Colorado. So when you watch the video, the last goal you'll see in here, if I can find it, is the Finnish guy screaming, which is awesome. Oh, so much passion. You know what, Colorado, everybody's going, oh, what's going to happen with Colorado? Like, they'll be back next year. They'll definitely be a team that will contend for a Stanley Cup again. They don't have to worry about anything. Connor Timmins. They were talking about all these Avalanche players out. Oh, I didn't know that this was big. Eric Johnson was out. Landeskog was out. Who was the other one that was out? Timmins, the rookie, out. There was a lot of good players that were not playing for the Avalanche. They'll be back next year. They don't have to worry. They will be back next year. They're in the right path. But obviously we'll see that. You let me know also tomorrow, no matter what happens in this game, tomorrow, just tell me typing if you, Josh or Ravens 8, if you are going to watch the Philadelphia New York game, because if you are, I know it's a little early for you. It's a 4:30 Eastern or whatever. It's like now it'll be whatever for me. But just type if you want to if you're going to watch that game, because if you want, I know you like my broadcast. I can do that game too, and I'll probably not be biased because I don't care who wins. So just let me know in the chat if you're going to watch that and you want me to broadcast it and you would watch it on YouTube. Of course. You would? Okay. I'll definitely do that. I got some homework and stuff and studying I got to do for college tomorrow, but I can get that done in the morning and the afternoon. And so tomorrow night I'll just be up here and I'll do that game. Again, there won't be as much stress and pain as this series, no matter what happens, but it's not going to be biased really, because both of us don't care. My dad's going to watch it, though. My dad's going to be really 4:30 isn't early for you? Oh, okay. I didn't know. Sometimes I've been to the West Coast. I went to California, and that was a pretty crazy thing because I went with my school. We went on this like school chorus trip, and once we were done with our concert, like one of our little concerts, it ended at 4:30, and it's like, oh, it's 4:30 p.m. And then I realized it was on the West Coast, and one of the Devils games was starting. I actually, on the bus there, a fun little thing, while I was driving to, I believe, Anaheim, I got to watch the Devils. This was 2018, so it wasn't a great year for us Canucks or the Red Wings, but I got to watch the Devils clinch the playoffs against the Maple Leafs on my phone in the bus, which was a really crazy moment. So I've been on the West Coast. I get it, but I thought maybe it was a little early for you to, sit down and watch a game. I mean, no time's too early for me at all. I did some homework today and sat in my room, watched the Avalanche game. That was interesting because I got to watch a very entertaining, crazy game as a casual fan. You do care. You want a good game? I mean, I care. I like it, but I have no stake. Although that'll be crazy. Because I said my friends, Islanders fans, and my dad's going to be watching it, and he's really stressed out. I told you my dad's a Flyers fan, a big Flyers fan. My uncle's an even bigger Flyers fan, so they're really, really stressed for tomorrow, like I am today. So obviously, that's big. So crazy. The culture dark over Usher. You know that guy. Yeah, I'd like a good game too, but also Islander fans kind of fretting out, but remind me. I know you're a big Vancouver fan. I know that, man. Me too. But my thing is, what was I gonna say? Islanders are freaking out, but you have to remember the Islanders. Last time they went to the Eastern Conference Final, they had to get through a favored team from Pennsylvania and beat them. They actually took overtime and beat them last time they went to the Eastern Conference Final in Game 7. I mean, that was the Penguins, and that was 1993, which is a long time ago. And that was when they had Lemieux and Jagger and Ron Francis, Luke Robitaille, absolutely stacked team. Mark Barrasso as a goalie. Much different team than this Flyer team, which is much younger. But maybe it'll line up for the Islanders. We'll see. I was doing some conference final picks, and I don't know what the funny thing is. I just remembered I picked the Avalanche to win in the playoffs in this series in one of my final picks, but I got that pick wrong. But I just remembered before the regular season started, and I'm not making this up. If you want, you can check my YouTube channel. I know you probably believe me, but if you want evidence, proof, you can check my YouTube channel. I predicted, not this finished rookie, but I predicted that the Dallas Stars were going to beat the Avalanche in 7 games in overtime. I think I predicted double overtime. So it's actually kind of funny that they ended up coming back and winning in Game 7 in overtime, just like I said the preseason. Probably should have trusted my gut. I did not have Vancouver going to the conference final, though. In fact, don't call me a fraud, but the team, as they're going to do a 10-second look at the locker room as they're ready to go for the second period, then they'll do a few commercials and then come back. Fleury's going to put a pad tap to Lehner. But don't call me just no, I wouldn't lie, but I just want you to say, but don't call me a traitor or anything, but I did pick the Wild as the other team to go to the Western Conference Final. Not in this playoff. I picked the Canucks to go all the way, or at least really far. But I mean, at the beginning of the regular season, I thought that their core was going to have one last hurrah, like the 2012 Devils. Didn't work. They have to completely reboot. I had them going on against Dallas, so I actually did have Dallas in the conference final in the preseason, so that was correct. I believe my Eastern Conference final was Tampa Bay and Philadelphia. So that's actually pretty crazy. If the Flyers win tomorrow, I'd get 3/4 correct of my teams in the conference final. And I actually can't believe that. At worst, half. So if you want to check that out, it's a whole video of who I thought was going to win the awards. I don't know if I did the draft lottery, but where I thought everyone was going to be, standing-wise, who was going to score all the goals in the playoffs, how many games it would take. I think I had the Canucks going to the playoffs. I think. I'll actually read it out right now while I can. Yeah, I got the predictions up, man. I'll actually tell you at the end of the second intermission, so I'll have time. But who did we hold qualifying round? Minnesota. Yeah, I know. Which is why it was a terrible pick. I didn't pick them to beat the Canucks. I picked the Canucks to beat them in the playoffs. But before the season started, I picked Minnesota to go to the Stanley Cup Final. It's not like I picked them at the beginning of the playoffs. I picked them last August, a full year ago. I actually said that there would be the Stanley Cup Final on air, too. I got on NHL radio. I was the last caller for predictions, and I got to say, of course, I got the MVP wrong, too. I picked Barkov to win the MVP, and he's been good, but, man, when is Barkov just going to be like McKinnon? He has that skill. He's really good. I'm waiting for him to just explode into the stratosphere for Sasha. All right, here's the face-off. Stastny and Miller, and Stastny wins the draw. Vegas shoots this in, and Demko will play that puck through. Hughes in behind, and it looks like Vancouver's not going to get a real chance on the power play. As Miller will jet this one across. A Vegas player on their knees, and then Tuck is there. He shoots in. Wah races back. Wah, the back pedal. Wah backs it on a cross from where Tuck was. A shot close to the net. Chance for Stastny. Stastny backhander. Save. Rebound. Comes to Wah. Wah, and then Pearson will try to get it out. He does. Close to center. Thrown to Stastny. Stastny a pass on the glass. Finds Schmidt. Dangling is Wah again. Tanev working with Wah. Tanev buries Wah. And then Tuck. Hughes is there as well. Puck comes to the glass. Here's Stastny. Paul Stastny, son of Peter, former Nordican Devils. That shot is blocked and sent from the point. And that one went off a player. As Tanev and Besser was actually able to find Pearson. And then Vegas intercepts a pass and a breakaway. Here's Smith in the clear. And he missed the net. A breakaway for Riley Smith to make it 1-0 Golden Knights. And here comes Tanner Pearson. Virtanen into the play. Pearson a shot. And he missed the net. That was a horrible play. Riley Smith, when did I start streaming games? I kind of just started about a week ago. Like, I don't usually stream games. I usually, like, give predictions and stuff and create game videos. What a pass by Marchessault. And Smith, he missed the net. I don't know if he scores on that. I don't think he makes the save, but Demko makes the save, but I think it hits the crossbar or the post or something. 6 game-winning goals in the regular season, including he also scored an overtime goal in the playoffs against Chicago. There's a delayed offside. Beagle tries to chase Pacioretty, and Vegas gets onside as well. Stone tried to find that pass and then flickered along the center. A stick is dropped. The Canuck had to go get it off the glove of Stetcher and offside. It's off of Mott's glove. Oh, Pacioretty's heading to the penalty box. The Vancouver Canucks are again going to go on the power play, although Vegas does have an 11-shot lead on goal. Oh, he took Mott's stick out of his hand, so former Montreal Canadian is going to go to the penalty box. Max Pacioretty. 18:07 left in the second period, and it will go to 16:07 if it's a clean win, and it is a clean win, a clean like power play goal or whatever. Hughes hands it off. Pettersson to the left wall, on for Miller. Miller back for Pettersson to Miller, on across to Pearson, back for Pettersson. Pettersson a shot. That one cycled wide. I think it was deflected. Hughes working in on the puck. Vegas trying to get it out. It was gloved down. They try to break out. They do, but they only clear to center. Pettersson with the puck. Goes past Carlson. Horvat. A nice bank pass. Thrown down there close to Pettersson, and Pettersson gets it back on the right circle. Pettersson turns on the dime. Hold to the puck. On back for Hughes. Hughes holds it, waits, and he's found an outlet there for Pettersson, and he had a real chance to shoot this puck hard, but it went off a Vegas stick. A fantastic deflection. I think it might have been Smith who made the deflection, and finally the puck goes into the Vancouver zone. Hughes goes past and drops this puck back to Besser, and then this goes to Virtanen, try to tip it to Pearson. Virtanen the line. Myers keeps it in. Myers a shot. That deflected in front. Pearson trying to edge one there. Puck is loose. Virtanen holds on and gets it. Virtanen a shot deflected again. Gets it back, and Nosek is there to mirror him. Nosek the big body, and he clears. It was Schmidt actually who blocked the shot, was able to steer it. Myers gets in across center. It's that second unit. Myers drops it to Edler, and then Myers gets it back, working on Whitecloud. But the Vegas Knights clear it after they intercepted it, and a clearing shot that actually hits Demko, so he makes the save. Here's Edler. In a cross, dropped it for Tanev. Tanev works off of Whitecloud. Tanev moving. Where McNabb was there too. One last chance. Toffoli keeps it in. Toffoli to the back, and the penalty's over. Pacioretty out of the box. This shot rinks it through, and most of the Canucks are going to go for a line change, as this pass is close to where Pacioretty was, but Demko goes through with it and steers it out cleanly. Toffoli on back to center. Canucks looking for a chance. That was Roussel. Myers with it from Sutter, and Myers, yes, is offside. He was looking left, looking right. He was not sure if he would have been offside, and he finally went across, and he was. Here's the Pettersson shot. Yeah, that got blocked, and it was had a really good chance to score a goal. And that actually was stopped, and this one was the one that I think McNabb had a stick on it. He steered it out of play. Neutral zone draw now because of the offside. Waugh against Sutter. Sutter clean face-off draw. 15:42 to play in the second period. We're tied at goose eggs. Try to spike that one through. Vancouver still moving in on the Vegas zone. Roussel with the puck. Stetcher's there again as well. Trying to deny the breakout pass. Stetcher, and then Roussel goes again, fighting off of Waugh. And I don't know where the puck is. I think the puck went into somebody's pants. I know, just a goal. First, we get the first goal. It's good. But the puck went into somebody's equipment. And then there was pushing and shoving. Let's see what happens. Nick Holden shoots this into the pants of Stetcher. Troy Stetcher right under his, kind of basketball short type hockey pants, if that makes any sense. Right under the sleeve. Now he's digging it out. And now it falls out. Very reminiscent shades of Mike Smith against the Buffalo Sabres a bunch of years ago when the puck went into his pants and he slid into the goal and won the game for the Sabres. Beagle is going to be pushed out. So it's Beagle, Virtanen, and Mott. Nosek tries to win the draw. Myers makes sure they cannot because it's a clean Vancouver win and he shoots it through. The Canucks working on their forecheck. It's been decent, but then Myers lost an edge. But here comes Beagle. Jay Beagle, Stanley Cup champion, hands it off. A shot blocked again. Beagle looks for the puck, and then another chance off of where Carrier was. Carrier, this puck off of a bottoming chance on the glass, and then a chance for Carrier. He's hit on the boards, but he gets the puck back, spins it. Good zone time, shoots for Demko, and a save made by him. Nosek in behind. Tomasz Nosek buried by Fantenberg. Reeves covers on for Nosek. Nosek still back to Reeves. And here's Martinez, a shot on off a deflection somewhere on the sticks. And Beagle Holden on back, a shot went right to the glove. He tried to steer it, not even on goal, right to the boards for a pass, but right out of the air, grabbing it is the goaltender, Thatcher Demko. It's no score right now, Anthony Nerf. I might have. Oh, Anthony Nerf, were you on the? Hey man, Anthony Nerf, were you on the NFL Draft live stream? Because I think that was where you were. Or one of my other hockey video game streams. So Vancouver a win again from going to the conference final, which if Nerf members happened. But yeah, it's no score right now. 14-15 left in the second period. Vancouver trying to go to center, and it went right past Carlson, but he's able to go back and get it right to the stick, and then fought off by Pearson. Vegas looking for a chance at a toe drag and a shot on net. A save by Demko as Horvat goes away with it. The captain of the Canucks, Horvat, in back around. Goes on for Besser. Besser with the puck. Vegas, of course, the only team in the playoffs with no captain. Miller jostled that one along as it went through close to Lehner, and the Canucks stay with it. JT Miller with the puck on for Pettersson. Pettersson fights off of Theodore. Pettersson still turns, pass in front to Foley, and a chance was blocked, but Vancouver gets it back at center. Pettersson hands it off. They're still on the ice, and then in comes Miller. Pettersson looks to chase Martinez. Pettersson with a good hit on Martinez. Miller chases along with Stetcher. Stetcher held up. Miller with the puck. Miller tried to pass and then taken away by McNabb, who floats this one across. Vegas trying to change. They do change bodies, and now it is handed off for McNabb, who will sliver this one in. Miller doesn't get it, and then Pacioretty does. Goes to where Stone is in behind, and then Pacioretty back. Vancouver's really been warming to the task as it goes right in behind McNabb and slides into the Golden Knight zone. And intercepted. Here come the Canucks with the chance. Miller is offside. That could happen. You were on that. Okay, yeah, I thought so. So 12:43 left in the second period. Vancouver's been getting a lot of chances as well. No score. Yeah, Anthony Nerf. We're big Canucks fans. Can you, Anthony Nerf, if you don't mind, let me see if I can do it. Here, let me. I'm sorry, Anthony. We're gigantic Canucks fans. We can't have you jinx it. So, so I just deleted it. If the game ends up going well enough and that or bad enough and or whatever happens, I might bring that message back. But right now, I have to delete that. I'm sorry. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's just we're hyper fans. Also, I told Josh Ravens 8 this. Anthony Nerf, believe you're a Canadians fan, if I remember correctly. But I will be doing Detroit Red Wings games, Vancouver Canucks games, and Devils games. At least some of the Devils and Red Wing games that I can do because they're both East Coast teams. Later on next season when the season starts, and I will be doing. Hopefully, if we can win this game, I will be doing the Canucks in the next round games as well. All Canucks games in the next round as well. If we can get there. They just show up. McNabb and Edler ran into each other. You're not going to jinx it. Okay. Well, I'll say this, man. I hope some good luck next year to your Canadians. And I know that Ravens 8, you and I share a disdain for Toronto. As this puck, Horvat tries to back this one out. Stevenson had a chance, but Horvat backs it on all the way back to Demko, so Stevenson did not have a break. Because it was an opportunity, and the Canucks try to go after it, but the centering pass was steered by Stone. Stone working on Pearson, and the Canucks will try to carry it. A clean one to the skate and into the stick of Myers, who decides to go and take a rest on the bench. 14-3 this game. And for Stevenson, and then a chance, a shot, save Demko, he covers. And the Canucks are getting frustrated with all of these constant shots on Thatcher Demko, but he's holding the fort with 11:56 to play. In whoever wins, it doesn't matter yet. Or go Knights, because, we don't want them to win. But yeah, definitely luck to your team next year. What a job yeah, I know. Primo's good. What a job your guys did on Pittsburgh. You got to get deeper on offense, but you've got a really good system out there. Your club is. That one's deflected, blocked off of Waugh, and taken where Mott tries to get it across the center, and then backed off of Martinez. Stastny hit by Beagle. Close. They try to find Smith. Canucks off the glass. That puck's a floater. And still clothesline in the ice. And now the referees will say that the puck technically was out of play. So they're going to have a neutral zone face-off. No, I know you guys got Jake Allen. I'm talking about offense, Anthony, for the Habs. This puck, I think, wedged under the glass. That might have been what happened as the board. Yeah, the puck gets wedged under the glass, on top of the glass, and not down on the ice, which was thought to be happening. And Jake Allen also goes to Montreal because we had a day against him last round. Reeves is out there, Noshek and Carrier. Roussel, Beagle, and Sutter. Roussel hit. Sutter gets it back. Stetcher throwing around. Looks like he's going to probably wrist it in, and he does. Off the glove, but carrying it for Roussel to the net, and too far. Gaudette. Theodore with the puck, intercepted. There's a shot, deflected off of someone, trying to keep it in. Stetcher had a chance, but then it does go to center. The one chance of the breakout play that didn't work. Edler and then almost turned the puck over and behind, but Stetcher will get it and shoot it across. A good pass on for Miller, who hustles across where Carrier is, and then Miller, McNabb there too, tries to pass it to the middle. He did, and then it went all the way down to the stick of Demko. Here's Toffoli on a hit off the boards. Clearly no icing. Pettersson is chasing Carlson. Carlson gets away from him, and now Toffoli runs it. And now Toffoli has a chance. Passes it right off the stick. Here's Pettersson, a shot off of somebody, and it went high. Hughes has to go and get it, and Hughes is tied up, but the Canucks will throw this one through. Pearson trying to find someone. Pettersson dropped down as Pettersson got thrown through. Marchessault on across to Smith. Smith that passed towards the net too far. And then Hughes close where Schmidt was, and then Smith. Smith on for Smith. Smith on for Schmidt to Smith. And Tanev played the puck, got it away, and the net peg went off its moorings. We want to go back to Bell Center. I know Ravens 8 wants to go back to Rogers Arena, and I want to go back to The Rock, Prudential Center. So we all want to go back to watch our hockey games. I know all three of us have gone to some absolutely, I think you have, Anthony, or some memorable Canadiens, Devils, and Canucks games. Tanev liked it through. If any of you went to any Detroit games, then you'd really be my best friend because that's my other team. This puck lanced along. Oh, that's right. I also did the NHL draft lottery too, I think, with you guys. Pacioretty on back. Oh, that's the other thing. I forgot to tell you, Ravens 8. I'll tell you when there's a stoppage. Play it on along. A pass in front. Deflected. And then back from Theodore. Mott Fantenberg gets it on for Myers. On the center. What a pass to Horvat. 2-on-1. Horvat to Besser. Besser. Oh, did he score? No. What a save. Oh, my God. That's a goal, but Lehner robs him. Oh, I can't fault Besser. Besser's going to be slamming his stick in his head that he should have scored, but that's not his fault. That's unbelievable. And I definitely want to go, too. I don't remember that game. I don't watch preseason, really. I didn't go to it, but I remembered and I knew people that went to the game where you guys beat us, Anthony Nerf, when it was the win where you guys won on the shootout by a guy that I am not a huge fan of, as a Devils fan at least, and that's, Ilya Kovalchuk. But guys, what about that save? Anthony Nerf, I don't know if you're watching the game. I know I'm almost positive Ravens 8 is. What a save! Yeah, that's not Besser's fault. But that would have been 1-0. But Vancouver, we're getting in. We're making a lot of chances, and we're playing better defensively. This is going to be one of those that goes down to the wire. It's around, I think, halfway left. 9:18, less than halfway left in the second period. 9:18 left in the second, no score. Insane. And, they talk about the Vegas breakout play. This is a breakout pass. Martinez is back-checking bad, and, Horvat probably could have scored if he wanted to shoot this puck, but what a save by Lehner. Markstrom puts his head down, but that's not anybody's fault. That's unbelievable save. Good thing is going to get a face-off in front of Lehner. His face-off dropped off back, and then Myers will circle the wagon past Holden. Myers turns, waits, passes it back, and tried to link that one off for Roussel, who does have it. Roussel found on a cross for a pass in front, and that's intercepted off of. Wow, that wasn't a good play. Mott was close, but I didn't read it the best he could have. Here's a chance to the back. Holden blocked by Sutter, and the Canucks will go with it. A Roussel dumps it in. Gaudette hits Holden. Tuck there, hit by Sutter. Whitecloud hurried by Sutter. Holden is hit, and then the Knights will break out. Tuck and Edler chases. Another hit by Tuck. Vegas keeps it in. On for McNabb. McNabb shoots, deflected to the boards. Miller trying to keep that one out. And Sutter close to Pettersson. Stetcher gets it in the middle. Pettersson's on his right. Stetcher shoots, save laner. Rebound careens to Carlson, who went off a stick. Harvin Leonard's been good. Edler, of course, though, back in behind Pettersson. That was a dangerous pass. Edler back for Marchessault, who intercepts it. Marchessault through. Edler then. Schmidt on for Carlson, back in front. A chance, a deflection, a save, a rebound, a save. Depp goes on it. Where's the puck? It's loose. Marchessault gets it back. Another shot, deflected, blocked. Rebound goes to center, and it will go all the way down. And icing. Another fantastic save. This whole sequence, Demko is just stopping everything. I have to see if this puck ever crosses the line. I'm looking. I don't see it ever even come close. But he did, and then off the face-off immediately. Stone back. Martinez shot, deflected, rebound, loose in front, and then Vegas still with it. Vancouver was good, but now a penalty coming up against the Canucks. But if you had to draw a penalty, and if you had to commit a penalty, you had to now because Demko was under a lot of pressure. I believe Edler is going to go to the penalty box. So Vegas will have a power play until around, the 5 minute. But it's okay, man. I know Alexander Edler committed a penalty, but Demko's been huge, and our penalty kill is pretty good. Good play for the defenseman, able to move up. Theodore passed it off for Smith. Smith passed that one deflected across for Tanev on a Pacioretty. Pacioretty looks. The leap side on for Beagle. On for Smith. Shoots. Blocked. And then, no, it was never blocked. But it went to Demko, who covers. Who just went right to him, and he just sealed that up. 7-11 left. A food market of time left in the second period. Beagle out against Carlson. Carlson shoved out of the faceoff. Pacioretty in the faceoff, won by Tanev, taken by Fantenberg. Tries to lob this one to center. It hit a nightstick that was Carlson, but the way it went off of his stick, it careened to center. It went off to center. So Theodore tries to find a breakout pass for Pacioretty. Pacioretty harassed by Mott, and then it goes to the back. It's Theodore. A shot! That one went off of something and to the wall. Then Pacioretty feeds it on for Stone. The pass to Smith. Smith, the best line against Vancouver, the biggest line. There's a chance at a shot blocked. Pacioretty with it. Max Pacioretty holding the puck. Leaks it in front to Smith. A shot, and he fanned on it. Puck goes to center, and Theodore has to come through. Vancouver can't regroup just yet because the breakout pass is that good. Carlson, and then Mott fights for the puck as well. Battled on with Stone. Mott clears. It goes down enough, and then a high sticking call, so everybody can change. With 46 seconds left on the Golden Knights power play. It was a block by Oscar Fantenberg. Oscar Fantenberg right off of his the side of his skate. Not his blade, but the side of his boot, like skate type foot type apparatus. 6:15. And this face-off won back by the Knights. in their own zone on the power play. Schmidt drops it off. Taken by Alex Tuck. 17 block shots for Vancouver, 5 for Vegas as the Canucks get it out into the Vegas zone. Tuck, and he fed it on along. Marchessault with the chance. Pearson clears. And it was deflected off a stick out of play. Miller tries to take a face-off win there. Schmidt holding. Theodore turns it. Theodore on the right circle. Got it to Schmidt. Schmidt. Curl and drag. A shot deflected. That rebound went on back off the corner boards as well. As a chance off from Schmidt. And Schmidt backhanded this one to the right circle. He tries to tee it up. Shot one, and then Edler's out of the box, and the puck comes to center. Schmidt tried to pass that one back, and Vancouver's able to move with it. Vegas has not changed yet. Vancouver is. So actually, Vegas did just change, then Vancouver changed about a few seconds afterwards. So another kill, no power play goals, no goals. And the puck is offside as it went off of Gaudette. So the time, 4:58 left in the second period, still no score. Vancouver's got to get in his zone. They got to get a goal now. They had that huge chance with Besser. And Vancouver definitely have to get a goal here. Now comes as a hybrid. You are watching the game live. Okay, everybody is watching it as well, too. Lehner and Demko are just putting on a show, a clinic. This is one of those games that you miss. Back 2 games that ended up badly for the New Jersey Devils in the Stanley Cup Final. Not Stanley Cup Final, but in the playoffs. Game 6 of the 1994 Eastern Conference quarterfinals, which is actually ironically this time something else that happened for Canuck-wise. But and also game number 5 in the Stanley Cup Final in 2000 against the Dallas Stars. The Devils had a chance to eliminate both teams. You'll see what I mean, why I'm talking about them. But the reason I bring them up is because that, as they're showing the Islanders-Flyers game tomorrow, that I will be broadcasting here at 7:30, or a little after because the horse race will be on. But probably around 8 o'clock. But what I'm saying is that those two Devils games, they lost, but in egregious fashion in overtime. It was unbelievable. It was a goalie game where it was no score in both games until triple overtime. And those goalie games, and they just put on a show until finally there's a goal late. Those are the games that we're missing in these playoffs, even though I don't want it. I don't want it now. I want a 7-0 Vancouver rout. But it is one of those amazing games. Face-off won by the Canucks. Winner faces Dallas in the Western Conference Final here in Edmonton in a few days. Stetcher hit by Nosek. Pearson tries to shoot this one and hit the stick of Martinez, former teammates in Los Angeles. Pearson goes across to center, Nosek, and then Stevenson hit there by Edler. Horvat, Pearson tries to get it out, and it gloved down by Martinez, who gets it to Stevenson. Stevenson backs it, shot, deflected, rebound, no goal, it stayed out. It did stay out. And Pearson, in on back, the Canucks trying to get this puck through, but Wah keeps it. Wah holding, shooting, save Demko, no rebound. With 4:12 to go in the second period, the Thatcher Demko show continues. Oh my God, that was really close to going in. Oh my gosh, that one hit It was top post to post, and what a save by Demko. Just steered it through with the glove. And this puck comes close to where Demko was. Vegas is going to have to get one of those dirty goals. Vancouver's going to have to get a goal soon. 20 shots on goal for Vegas, 5 for Vancouver. And they're killing us in shots on goal, but it's close. There's Reeves in the chance. And that one saved. It's low, I meant. Even in the second period standards. For this series, it's been low. Taken across and Holden. And then shot off where Hughes tries to back this one through. And then Hughes fought off. Tanev behind the Vancouver net. Tanev gets hit, and then Mott backs it off. He gets hit hard. Mott is hit hard. His head was down. It's got to be a penalty as Mott was drilled. Vegas is just going for our players, and Tanev is screaming about Reeves. Reeves has definitely got to go. This has to be a 5-minute major, obviously, and we know the last time 5-minute majors against the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And for Ryan Reeves, he had a hit on Yevgeny Kuznetsov a few years ago in the Stanley Cup final that prompted the ire of Brooks Orpik. And that's a deadly collision. That's a hit to the head. That's a hit to the head, and that's got to be a 5-minute major. It will be a penalty. It must be a 5-minute major. He caught him with the shoulder directly to the head. Reeves comes in. It's a shoulder to the head. I love hits like that. They're reviewing a possible major penalty. So Mott is going to the locker room to see. Right now, it's a 5-minute major, but they're gonna review it. As a fan of physical hockey teams, I love that stuff. But in this era, it's not. It doesn't work. I love huge hits in center ice, but Mott is just trying to go right up the ice through the boards like he usually does, and Reeves doesn't even go for the puck. Reeves just goes for a hit, and he slams Tyler Mott. So Vancouver's going to have they're going to look at it, and Vancouver will have a chance to have a 5-minute major penalty, which, if it stands, would extend into period 3. You don't want this. Here's a call, guys. It is a 5-minute major. It will be a 5-minute major. Obviously, you don't want Vegas to kill this because that could give them huge momentum. But Reeves, it's a 5-minute major, so since there's 3:30 left in the second period, Ryan Reeves is going to the Vegas locker room. And the Golden Knights, of course, have history with this. So the Canucks are going to have 5 minutes to score at least one goal. You got to score a goal here. It's not bad if you don't score a goal in the 5-minute major, but it's not good. Ryan Reeves is furious, and as he should be. I can understand the frustration, but it's clearly a 5-minute major. It's a check to the head, and also not only is it a check to the head, but he's not going for the puck. He just wants to hit Tyler Mott, and Mott is trying to do his forecheck Miles Wood type play up the ice and through the boards. Face-off, one to the back. Hughes on this 5-minute major. They can score as many goals as they'd like. On for Horvat. Horvat to the back. On for Hughes. Hughes to Pettersson. Pettersson on along. Got it back for Miller. Pass in there. Hughes, a shot. That one went off of Lehner possibly. They may be able to tie the shot total here too. Hughes, another shot. That one went off someone, and then Miller trying to jam away with the puck. Horvat back in behind. Besser, this puck fluttered on along. Vegas trying to clear it. They do. All the way down to Demko. Hughes will take it. Pettersson on the right side, 2:45 to go in the second period. 4:13 left on the 5-minute major, assessed to Ryan Reeves, which will, no matter what happens, have some play time into period number 3. Pettersson cycles this one through to JT Miller. Less than 4 minutes to go on the man advantage. Now Miller throwing that one back. And Vegas clears. Demko down with the stick in behind. Stone is there. And now Myers. Myers fends off Stone. Backdoors the pass. It can be taken by Pearson. Pearson close to Gaudette. Gaudette fights off to Toffoli, and it's intercepted by Stone, who just flutters this one through. Vancouver's got to get some passing going in this offensive zone. They've got to really work the puck because they've had all the momentum. Myers drops it off. Pass it to Virtanen. You don't want Vegas to get any feelings like killing off the 5-minute major like they couldn't last year. We'll give them a chance to win this game. Myers a shot. That's Toffoli. That's blocked. McNabb is down and taken on for Virtanen, but McNabb gets right back up. Virtanen spins it through to Myers. Myers to Virtanen. Virtanen, 2:53 left in the power play, and it's cycled down already. No shots in this power play. McNabb is looks like he's going to go to the locker room. Toffoli trying to take a pass close to Besser. They're not getting the speed pass time that they want. Pettersson jumps the puck and then gets it onto Hughes. To Pettersson, holding. Horvat on a cross. Horvat shoots. Save Lehner. And it's cleared. Less than a minute to go. 50 seconds left in period 2. 2:18 in the power play. On for Miller. Miller, the center jab. Pettersson gets it to Besser. Besser off that backside door play, and Vegas clears. All the way down close to Demko. And Hughes will race it in through. Away from Stone. Hughes on back around close to where Miller is. Hughes drops it to Miller. Miller back close to Pettersson. On the White Cloud. And drop back again as well and cleared. Demko still handling the puck. Then Besser in behind in the last 10 seconds of the second period. One last chance for Vancouver in this second. Here comes Pettersson. Stone will hold on, and that'll end the period. 90 seconds remaining in the power play on the 5-minute major penalty to the Ryan Reeves hit to the head of Tyler Mott. You don't want a kill penalty, obviously, to give Vegas, as that's a puck hit hard to the head by McNabb, that he blocked that perfect shot there. But you don't want any momentum. It's the end of the second period, still no score. The third period will start in about 20 minutes. Vancouver's got to find a chance somehow to be able to win and score and win. And unlike the San Jose game, they don't need 4 goals. They just need 1. And San Jose was much more experienced than Vegas last year, and Vegas is much more experienced than us last year, but just need 1 goal. Yes, that is true. Reeves is a good player, and I do like him. I will say, though, that Vegas is a team that I do respect, and I do like Vegas, but just on the series. This is one rough series, and they're gonna. I don't think they realize, even, but they don't realize how good we are. Like, we are so good, and it's been helping, but we've got to come out flying in this third period. And we've got a power play for the first minute 30. So it'll be about 18 minutes and 30 seconds left in the second period when Ryan Reeves is allowed to come back on the ice. We got to get some goals there. Yeah, me too. You got to keep saying the Canucks. Well, you should. So we'll see what happens, of course. We show some Canucks stuff here, and it's funny. There wasn't too much stuff shown and really advertised with the Canucks, but the the more we've gone, the deeper we've gone in these playoffs, the more respect we've garnered. It's the word garnered. So, that'll really be big for us. That it's big that people are starting to pay attention to us if we can just win this game. So showing the saves by the Canucks and some of these unbelievable saves. Demko is just, I don't know how he's made them.
Chance to be a real difference maker. A minute 30 to start the third period. Does there have to be more urgency? Sure. We just got to get more pucks on that. I mean, it's not acceptable to have so many power plays and only 6 shots as a team. So, it's our job to get some momentum here at the start of the third, and hopefully we can do that.
So they're now interviewing Brock Besser. Besser, who had that shot with the chance to put the Canucks up 1-0. Obviously, the huge Laner save. But, we'll see.
We welcome into the Discover Card intermission report with Patrick Sharp and Keith Jones on Catherine Tappan. A huge game-changing moment with Ryan Reeves hitting Mott. He gets 5-minute major and a game misconduct. An important part of this Golden Knights team, Jonesy, now out of the lineup. What did you make of the decision on the ice?
It was the right call, and it's a new rule where if they call a 5-minute major, they have the opportunity to go and review that to make sure that they get it.
I hope Ravens 8. I do. But, Josh, apparently there's a new rule that they were saying about where if there's a 5-minute major, like they didn't call it the other day with the 2-minute penalty with the hit to Vertanen. If it's a 5-minute major, it can be reviewed, but clearly that's the right decision. And I'm making the case that I don't think a lot of people have been talking about, even the broadcasters, the fact that, yes, he hits him in the head, the shoulder, illegal. Mott is not going for the puck. Mott is trying to do his, I don't even know what you call it. It's very Miles Wood-ish. I was watching so many of those New Jersey games where he goes up the boards and tries to spike this puck through and really forecheck. He's not going for the puck. And Reeves isn't going for the puck either. Well, I mean, Mott is kind of going for the puck, but Reeves is not going for a player who had the puck or going to try to take the puck away. He's just trying to hit Mott, Tyler. And Tyler, let's see if he can come back too. That everything is going around, all the focus on Ryan Reeves, but let's see what happens if Tyler Mott can come back because he's a huge part of our team. So, we'll see how he does. How if he can come back, how they can do, and how Demko's been insane. But we'll see how this will end up going. Obviously. I know. He did close the Blues out. I don't think he'll start the period, but I think he can come back. That's also insane, too, how good Lehner's been, too. Demko's been the best player. He's been better. But Lehner's been really good as well. Lehner made an insane save on Besser. They're showing a save he made with the back leg on Edler, and then there was a blocker save he made as well. Yeah, I was looking at that Besser save. Yeah, if Besser scores that goal, it's game over, or at least close to. I really think wherever the momentum goes, wherever the more confident team and the team that catches the other one on the heels is going to play Dallas. We're hoping that's us, obviously. I know we are a third period team, and they're a second period team. We're an absolute third period clinic team. That is true. I completely forgot about that. I said that last game, and no, absolutely. All of the games, clearly that is our thing. Yeah, second period's never been our strong suit, and we had a pretty good one. We've had good first periods this year, some decent ones, some not okay ones, but the third period, yeah, that's our thing. That's where we go to work. So, and we're back to commercial. They'll probably have a few of these like modeling. Yeah, I will. No matter what happens in this game, at the end, I will tell you guys about my predictions, the predictions that I had in the preseason, so I can kind of compare everything.
Accepted in 99% of places in the U.S. The Tour Championship Sunday on NBC.
We're ready to play and play it safe. Welcome back to the Queens Creek Standard for Safety and Cleanliness. So you can put the special.
All right, so I'd like to see the first power play unit out there. I don't think we should dump the puck in because I think Vegas will just try to clear it, and I don't think we should just go right up the middle of the ice because they'll try to jam. But I think we should try to come up with a play where we can use strength in numbers and get Miller to the net, get Pedersen to the net, Besser on the side, just like the power play we've been running all year, and just use that to try to see if we can score a goal that way. And if we can do that, it might be huge. I'm showing some more again of the highlights between Dallas and Colorado. We are playing better, yeah. I just don't want a bad break. Here comes the third period. That's the thing. Yeah, and I saw them score a goal. I was like, oh, this is crazy, Dallas. But for Kiviranta, like, I had seen him. I'd heard the name a lot in the game. I guess he was a rookie who was playing. And I had seen some of the two goals that he had scored. He scored that second goal was really good, but I didn't expect that he would score that series overtime winner. Obviously, he didn't know how to react. It's huge.
Pretty unreal. Like, this is the moment what you dream about when you're a young kid, and today was the day when I played.
That's I mean, the scouts in Vancouver do an excellent job at scouting for Sweden. Jim Nill, and the rest of the scouts and management in Dallas. I mean, how do they get all these elite, skilled, small all four line players from Finland? I don't get it. It's Finland. It's huge. I had to throw a SpongeBob callback, Finland. But seriously, that's how they do that. Do that too. What is your thought also, or even because I think I don't know if you've seen like minor league Canucks hockey, Utica Rockets, or just know all about the Canucks that's at your team, or even Josh, or even what is your thought about Linus Karlsson, the rookie that was traded from the San Jose Barracuda a few years ago for, I want to say Jonathan Dahlen, I think it was. Jonathan Dahlen, who went to San Jose. What do you think about Linus Karlsson and his play he's made, if you do know? Because I think he's an incredible player who's getting better and better in Sweden. When he gets a little. He doesn't play in the AHL. He plays in the Swedish Elite League. But I think in a few years, I think to him, he would be a great teammate with Pettersson. They're a lot alike, obviously, both from Sweden. Both look alike. Both have a tendency to shoot the puck from the same slot area. I think the two of them in a power play would be really good. Who are you going to stop, Carlson or Pettersson? Pettersson will be better, but I would like to. I watch National Hockey League too. I don't watch this stuff, but I know since you're a big Canucks fan, I didn't know if you knew stuff about some of the minor league players and some of the prospects that I didn't know. Not loving the Canucks, but living in Vancouver, obviously you hear it on the news. You have to remember, in Vancouver, the first thing you hear usually on ESPN or on TSN, well, not ESPN, but TSN, or on the internet, or even on the newspaper, like old school, is with the Canucks. The first thing that I hear around here is about the Yankees or the Lakers or the Mets or the Giants or the Jets or something. You've been to America, you get it. So I don't hear too much about National Hockey League almost ever. And even on the NHL network, they barely talk about prospects. So you have to really dig deep. Oh, and that's the other thing I was going to tell you. You can see on my YouTube channel, and also I did an NHL lottery video, and I also will let you know I was going to do the second part of the NHL lottery also if Anthony Nerf is still on here, but I wasn't able to do it because I was somewhere important. I forget. I was at a dinner or something. I was somewhere where I couldn't use my computer. I completely forget where I was, but was I at work? No, I was at work. That's what it was. I was working at my job in my law firm that I work with, and so I wasn't able to do that. But my point is, Raven Date, if you want on my channel, just hit subscribe and everything. You can see if you give notification alerts. Every time for the last few years, and I'll be doing it this year. I'll be doing a live. I'm not sure if I'll do second, third, fourth, whatever, but definitely first round. I will be doing a first round broadcast in my room or maybe it will be here. Actually, it'll be here. A first round broadcast of the NHL draft. So if you're interested in that, I'll be doing the first round of the NHL draft. Of course, Vancouver won't have a first round pick. I believe it's Devils property, ironically. Because the pick that was traded to Tampa Bay, because it was your pick that was traded to Tampa Bay, that was Vancouver top 3 pick, was traded to the Tampa Bay Lightning for JT Miller, and the Devils got it for when the Devils traded Blake Coleman. So I believe it's New Jersey property.
If you feel different, you drive different.
Not sure. But Vancouver, even if something horrible happens, Vancouver doesn't need a first-round pick this year. Also, Puds Lincoln's, whatever his name is, Vasily, 2019 draft. I know I'm pronouncing this name completely incorrectly, but but Vasily Podkolzin is going to be a great player too. But again, I want a Stanley Cup now. I want it this year. I'd like it. But no matter what happens this season, we're going to be even better. And we're not the best team cap space. Vancouver Canucks are not, but not bad at all. We're quite decent. We're quite good with it. I'm not a draft guy, but I would want to talk to a good person. Okay, I believe it's October. So again, I'm going to have even more homework and quizzes and stuff, but I will definitely make a time to do that. So I will have that draft on. And I know you're not a big draft guy, and the Vancouver Canucks don't have a first-round pick, but I will definitely be doing the draft. I'm a huge draft guy. Anthony Nerf found me on what was it, an NFL draft. I actually did the NFL draft, and it's funny. Anthony Nerf, you won't like this, Ravens 8, I believe, is a New England Patriots fan. Or you're a Baltimore Ravens fan, so be nice. So they're going right to the third period. It's ready to start. Demko really just getting up there with the way he's been playing in this game. So Reeves still in the box for the next 90 seconds. Vancouver power play. Let's see who's up. White Cloud's out there for them on defense. There's Besser and Horvat. And this puck, Vegas wins the draw, and they clear it down. So it's a good 10 seconds killed off the penalty. Shot in there. Miller looks for the puck, and it deflected off a stick. What a studious hockey player for Quinn Hughes. Yeah, I understand that. Ravens 8, of course. But it was kind of a joke, too. This face-off is one. But what a studious hockey player Quinn Hughes is, looking at the iPad to understand how to be better. This puck is iced down. Well, not iced, but cleared, since the Vegas Golden Knights are shorthanded, and Las Vegas can shoot the puck down. It's not an icing, obviously. Miller tries to cut through the middle, and they had an opportunity there for Pettersson. Vancouver not looking too sharp, but trying to get something on with it. Less than a minute to go, 40 seconds in the thing. And this puck gets thrown down all the way behind. You do not want this to be momentum for Vegas at all. When Reeves comes out of the box, Vancouver's got to have a possession where they come out flying. Here comes Gaudette to the back. Held it there. Lobbed on for Hughes. Hughes passed a clean one. Myers fakes the drive. Shot from the circle and too far. Glove back for Hughes, and Hughes lost it. Stone in close, and now a 2-on-1, and that was a 2-on-2. It's shorthanded too far. Pettersson pokes it away, and somehow, someway, Vancouver did not get a goal on the 5-minute major. So Reeves is out. Vancouver needs to come out and do something crazy, because if you can't score in a 5-minute major, now you probably are going to have to score on a funny bounce. Here comes Virtanen with the puck. Lost it. Tried to shoot one there for Gaudette, and Gaudette races. But Vegas does the breakout play, which is intercepted and taken away by Edler. But he's pursued by Tuck, who lays the hit. Wah is there too. And this puck on for Mott. Mott is back out there. So interestingly, maybe no bad blood, no lost, or what now, whatever the saying is. What does that say? No love lost between both Reeves and Mott, but both of them are healthy as it comes to center. And taken back by Smith, and he shoots through. Vegas pursuing, not for Horvat. And now Toffoli to Pearson. Pearson off the boards, back to Toffoli. Toffoli in behind finds Fantenberg. Fantenberg's got to shoot this puck through and quickly. He does, but it got knocked out by Carlson. Shoot, save, rebound! Where's the puck? It got stopped somehow. And then gloved down by Carlson, who keeps it off the wall. Carlson in. And now behind the net, in Wayne Gretzky's office, Marchessault. Marchessault turns and looks for a pass in front. Blocked. Horvat. And finally, Toffoli will take it away. Tyler Toffoli shooting right past the glove of Martinez into the glove of Lehner, and he will stop playing. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought the 5-minute major meant he was just in for 5 major. Oh, so it's Rome Scadetti territory, which angers me to no end. both of those penalties. But, Marchessault missed the net. So Reeves will not be playing for the rest of this game. And if, God forbid, he wouldn't play in the next round. Probably. They'd have to look at it. Try to win this one, and then shot through. Later a save. He had a rebound, but he was able just to cover up. With 16:48 left in the third, a rocket from Tanev, fairly close on the same ice to the same spot that he beat Alexander Stalock months ago in the qualifier to advance. Vegas gets the breakout. Stone made a good play. That one and through. Demko will get the puck and hold on to the glove. And Stevenson is not having some fun time with Virtanen. And Tanev also chomping on the bit. They're referencing now the 2010 Canadiens that knocked out Pittsburgh, but those Canadiens were able to get a number of flurry of shots on net and goals early. They didn't have many shots on net, but they did get a bunch of goals fairly early into the second period, where this is almost 4 minutes played in the third period, and nobody has scored a goal. In Game 7, the winner plays the Stars. Lehner tips this stick through, and the puck goes to the glass. Vancouver trying to hold up. And then White Cloud, Mott then fought off. And here's Stone. A pass to the middle. Mott chases. And then here comes Edler off the boards. Mott trying to take it out. A Knight is down. Edler is also down. But then they both get up. 7 shots on goal for Vancouver, 25. Just 7 shots on goal for the Vancouver Canucks. Stone will take this one through. And Gaudette trying to go race at it. Noshak is hit on the boards. Here's Tuck. Twirling there. Tuck holds behind, looks in front, deflected, and goes to the boards. There's another shot off the side, and he missed it completely. Vegas trying to keep it in. Roussel kicks it, gets it away. And a chance here for Myers. Myers pass one, shooting off of Lehner, and he stopped the puck. Keeps it in behind. Besser tries to hold that. Horvat to Besser. Besser looks for Horvat, and Horvat was not looking. So Wah will take this one through and corral back to Fantenberg. So another shot goes on. And Fantenberg intercepted by Besser, who's trying to shoot it through off the glass and on the center. Theodore, a great pass to Smith, who finds Tuck. Tuck, a shot fought off by Demko. And then here comes Smith again to the back. Theodore stretched it. Another shot. That deflected to the wide side. Trying to pass in front for Smith. And Pearson goes down low to try to take the puck. And then Myers will shoot this one to center. And it's a dropper that will corner all the way back and icing against the Canucks. Game 4? What are you talking about? Josh Ramsey, what are you talking about? What Game 4? Game 5. No, we won Game 6. We won Game 5 2-1. We won Game 6 2-1, actually, if you remember. Martinez holds it. Smith a shot. Deflected, and they're looking for rebounds. And then this kept in again. Held. Looks in the corner. Marchessault to the back. Theodore holding on. There's a chance. And then back through for Pearson. And taken back on Marchessault. Held up by Fantenberg. Smith looking for an outlet. Besser has the stick in the lane. Tries a shot. Too far. Theodore on the right side. Deflection in front. Save. Rebounds there. Carlson. Did he stop that puck? He stopped the puck. Oh, that's one of my favorite Vancouver Canuck games of all time. LaPierre, score! Bieksa shoots it wide, LaPierre banks. But this game, this time, how did he stop that puck? No stick, glove down. Thatcher Demko did it again. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Hughes to Tanev. Shot across the center. Schmidt will go to the puck. It's icing. Too far. He raced past Hughes. That's my favorite game of that series, actually. One of my favorite Stanley Cup playoff games of all time. Game 2, 2011 Stanley Cup Final. That was unbelievable. One of the reasons I love Maxime Lapierre. 14 minutes left in the third period. No score. In Game 7. Winner plays Dallas. Miller, a stretch pass too far for Pettersson. It went behind his stick. He tried to take it away from Stone. Hughes. And then the Vegas Golden Knights lead it off. And here, this one thrown to center. McNabb on for Schmidt. Schmidt takes it to Stevenson. Pass close to Stone. Then Depp goes out of the net. And he fires it off the glass. Vancouver trying desperately to get it out. Kept in, though. And then taken by Tanev. A good poke check by Pacioretty with the forecheck. Stone working it on Edler. Passed on for Toffoli. Toffoli hit hard there, too. And then the Golden Knights keep it going. Pacioretty, and he's double-teamed. Somehow kept in, but then poked away. And the Canucks have a chance as Toffoli boots this one in and races on with McNabb. Schmidt, and a hit by Mott. Trying to shoot this one across. 13 minutes to play in the third period. Now Edler. Wrists in. Lehner goes around to go touch the puck. Schmidt tries to bank it across. Intercepted. Here comes Virtanen, a backhander. Save Lehner. And the rebound goes through. A shot. Blocked. And taken away by Smith. Edler has to go back check as he was the one who shot the puck, as he's made bad decisions like that before in playoff past. And Schmidt did good there to go through, but Edler playing better and better each playoff game he goes into. Edler fought off again, and here's Mott. Mott backhands it across, and an interception, and a chance. And then Stetcher with the puck. Stetcher will loft it, and Vancouver trying to get it out. They do. And this puck goes all the way down and across to center ice. Vegas shoots in. Vandenberg first to the puck. Hit by Stastny. Gaudette with it as well. Stastny. Wah. Chased. Theodore holds it. Theodore waits. Wah. Shooting. Hit the crossbar. There's a chance. They're throwing everything, and they're not scoring. Here come the Canucks with the chance. Toes it. Gaudette holds. Can't shoot. Gaudette moves. And Roussel with the puck. Backhands it to the line. Hughes a shot. That deflected. Across. Trying so desperately to try to put the puck into the back. And there's a high sticking call. And somehow the Canucks are still alive. With 11:32 left. Oh, my TV just went blank, but yeah, hit the crossbar. 11:32 left to go, and it'll go to the end. It'll go to the end of the first. Not the end of the first. I can't talk. 11:32 left in the third period. Still no score. You haven't commented since what a stop, but literally that's the perfect comment for that. What a save. Vancouver's got to get it going here. It got to find a way. Yes, no doubt. That's the reason it's still tied at no score. It's a high stick, so I'm not sure where the face-off will be. I'm thinking somewhere around the neutral zone, but it's not completely confirmed. Absolutely. Still in the series. St. Louis Blues win the Stanley Cup in that NBC commercial, obviously. Hope the Vancouver Canuck team can win the Stanley Cup, and obviously tomorrow Philly, and right after that thing. Okay, so That face-off one. Here's Besser. Shot. Save later. Rebound there. And Pearson tried to whack at it. That was a great chance off the face-off. One of the best face-off plays the Canucks have made all playoff long. Still trying to go off that face-off play. And really aggressive is Vancouver. Might be their demise. Tucker shot wide. Off the stanchion. Off the board, excuse me. And it went to Demko, who made a save. A tough one, but he was able to pull his leg out and try to go with it there. A battle on the boards. Still, Hughes chases. Hughes on for Pearson. Tanner Pearson fought off Hughes. Pearson made a move and then backhands it on a cross where Toffoli can try to get to it. A big hit as there's some more changes. Thrown into the middle and then on the right. Smith a shot. What a save, Demko. Blocker with it. And then Carlson shoots that one close to Smith, Marceau, and the Canucks are out with it. Pettersson shoots it in. First guy to it is Toffoli, and then here's Miller. Miller in behind fights off of Smith, and then goes to Carlson. Carlson stretch. Marceau, great poke check by Edler. Marceau has to shoot this one through, and offside is the call. What a shot by Besser. What a save by Lehner. And on the other end of the ice, Thatcher Demko makes a huge save on Riley Smith. It almost looked a little farther up. It almost looked like a goalie had scored earlier in the previous series. This chance now wiped off at an icing call coming up against the Golden Knights. Against the Vancouver Canucks, excuse me. No. I believe against the I believe it is against the Golden Knights icing. No, it was against Vancouver. I got it wrong anyway. We'll have the face-off Myers. Vancouver wins the draw. The Canucks try to get it across to Hughes, and then Knight fell down. Hughes looking with Myers. Pacioretty pursuing. Myers gets it across Pettersson. A big feed. Here comes Mott on the left side. Tyler Mott stops the brakes. Mott holds on. Try to pass one in front, deflected. And here's a chance, Horvat. That deflected off. He had a chance for a stick. And there's a penalty coming up. I believe against Vegas. Yep. Pacioretty is going to the penalty box. The Canucks will get another penalty with 9:49 remaining, which could leave to only 7:49 left. No penalty. So power play Canucks. We're back at the commercial, and I just see a Vegas commercial, of course, which is not good luck. We'll see what happens, obviously. So.
Really? You're right. Get a delicious full off the subway. That would be better.
Hey, you look better too. Now get a free foot long when you buy two, because it's foot long season. SUV app. Get your passport to adventure. The passport elite. Official vehicle. NHL.
So we're back. I was waiting for some more of that. Hopefully. So Pacioretty's back in the box for the second time. Not sure. So watch this play as Myers. Pacioretty reaches in, and I guess they call that they call it penalty. It should be. So Lehner shakes his head, but he's getting ready here. The power play unit's up for 2 minutes. It's around and a face-off one. Hughes again. Gets it back. Pettersson to Hughes, to Pettersson, to Besser. Shoots, deflection there close to Lehner, and he grabs it out of the air. Besser tried a shot pass to JT Miller, which is not a play that usually happens in Vancouver. It's happened a few times, but Miller's done it all the time in a year and a half. Whoa, actually, it was not a shot pass at all. I didn't realize. That went off the cap of Braden McNabb. A lot of LA Kings in this matchup. That one blocked a shot by Besser. McNabb telling the official he's good. He puts on his mitts, and he's got his stick. 9:38 to go in the third period. 1:49 in the penalty to Pacioretty. Face-off one again. Hughes will get it back to Besser. Besser. On across to Miller to Besser. To Hughes. Shot deflected. The Canucks trying to get back at it, and Pettersson will flip this one through. He's pursued by Smith, trying to do something amazing shorthanded, and Pettersson will get it back. Elias Pettersson hands it off for Hughes. Hughes drops it back. Miller in the long. Finds Horvat. Pass back to Hughes. Horvat's a great passer. On for Horvat. In the middle. Found Pettersson for Hughes. To Horvat. Across 1:10 to go. Back on for Hughes. Back for Horvat. Back to Hughes. Back across to Miller. A shot. Too far, and it goes all the way down. It was not a clear. It was just a deflection off the boards. Hughes trying to find something. Vegas clears. Stastny all the way down. On back from Demko and then Hughes. As Vancouver changes. Hughes off of a stick. Hughes drops it off. Back across for Tanner Pearson. Pearson a shot. Save Lehner. Pearson gets this one through. Close to Myers. Got it back. Pearson. Try to pass and then deflect it all the way down. And it counts as a clear. Tyler Myers, former Jet, former Buffalo Sabre. Behind the net. Myers. Try to stretch pass with a chance. Carlson looks for it. And then the Canucks get there. A partial 3-on-2, but it didn't work. And now the Vegas Golden Knights are out shorthanded. Here's Smith, a shot. Save Demko. He covers. Another save. Still no score. Here is White Cloud. Shorthanded, Vegas circles, and it's going to be another killed penalty. Out of the box is Pacioretty. A shot on goal. A good one, though, for the Vancouver Canucks on this power play. On the power play that was had. Then Pacioretty works it off the wall. Shoots this one down. Mott. Chased by, and icing is the call coming up against Mark Stone. Game 7, actually, at 8 o'clock will be Dallas against the winner of this game. I'm almost positive. I'll broadcast that game for sure, but obviously it'll be very special if we're in it. We can get it. We will be. Pearson for the faceoff in the Vegas zone. Pearson lost the faceoff. Golden Knights air it out. Taken by Quinn Hughes, who's had a tremendous amount of ice time. Stone gloves it down so he can go to the bench, and the Golden Knights can change. Bo Horvat shoots this one around, and it goes to the stick of Lehner, who shoots it through and actually passed it to a Knight. Got this one across, and then Tanev with the hit on the side as well. Hits Smith. Marchessault. Hughes watches Marchessault, the former Panther with the puck. Hughes. And back for Carlson, also played for Boston as well. Marchessault did. Marchessault to the point. Theodore shot. That deflected. And it went actually to the boards. I don't even know if it did, but it did go to the boards. Then there's Smith. Smith And there's a chance there. The rebound goes to the boards, and a penalty coming up against the Canucks. Theodore with it. Back to the left circle. Pass to Marchessault. Marchessault works it. On for Theodore. This is almost like a power play, and there will be one. Referee keeps his arm up. Holds on through to Theodore. Theodore holds. A shot! Save Demko! And the Canucks touch it and clear, but it doesn't matter because since they did clear it, since they did touch it, there will be JT Miller to the penalty box, and Miller in now. There's a Vin. There, Vegas power play. A hooking call. Hey, Tommy. Glad to see you. Tommy, me and my friends here are freaking out. Hope you can stay here and watch. Is it shorty? I love it. I love a shorty. And Las Vegas is calling a timeout, which could be bad. Trying to figure out everything going on. Lehner has been a beast. Well, Tommy, he's been very good, but you clearly have to see the work being done by Thatcher Demko. Clearly what seems to be a contract year for Markstrom, and he will, I believe, be a free agent. Thatcher Demko, not yet, but in a few years. And obviously, you look at that point, Vancouver has to sign their goaltenders, both of their goaltenders. I said on air on a radio show about how good both of these goaltenders are, maybe even trading or letting him go to the expansion, but now you definitely can't let Thatcher Demko go. I said Thatcher Demko go in free agency or trade or in the expansion draft when in a few years for Seattle. Face-off tied up and then one off. Here's the power play. Out for Theodore. Shot blocked. They score. A good shot, but it looks like it's the only guy that can beat. Timeout works. So the timeout works. It looks like it's yeah. Well, here's the thing. The guy that scored the goal against Thatcher Demko is the only player that can score in the playoffs and has scored in the playoffs against Thatcher Demko, and that's Shea Theodore. So 5:53 to go in the Canucks season, possibly. Vancouver only down a goal. It goes off the shoulder of Demko, but that's a laser shot. It's just that it's too late and that it's very late and that Theodore just knows how to shoot the puck well on this goaltender. Besser for Hughes. Hughes circles. Hughes backs it. Vancouver needs a goal. Pass in front, intercepted. Take it in front, off a stick. And a high sticking call is what's happening here. 5:37 to go. Las Vegas has a lead, 1-0. Smith to Theodore. And Vegas is this close to the conference final.
Gene, did you know Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies?
That's right.
That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save. So what are you waiting for? John Stamos to knit you a scarf? I'll finish, Gene. Enjoy.
Thank you.
These commercials can't end fast enough.
Each work is impeccable.
That's like better than first starter stitch.
Did you hear this?
Vancouver has to kill the Vegas Golden Knights in puck possession. Again, they're just down a goal, and at the end of this game, I don't want to hear the Vancouver media and all of the fans going, oh, well, it would have been different if we scored a 5-minute major. Blah, blah, blah. Well, Vegas was really good, and it just hadn't happened that way. But I still have some time to come back and tie it. I'm optimistic. This team is a really good hockey club, but Vegas is just the same. Right? We could come back and do it. It's just going to depend on what happens here. Team that scores first to the Stanley Cup playoffs in Game 7s are 133-46. So it's not looking good. I know this team has a lot of potential, but what I told you is if you have a chance Stanley Cup, you have to get it. You don't know if this team will ever come back. They probably will at some point be good again, but Lehner, of course, celebrating, and man, for Demko, I just, the guy that has his number is Shea Theodore. A few years ago, if Tommy Vivaro is still in his chat, he knows that Jean-Gabriel Pajot, who's playing tomorrow against Philadelphia, the Flyers, had the number of Henrik Lundqvist, and Lundqvist had a really good series. It just couldn't stop him. Canucks into the zone. Shoot it in. Throw it away from Schmidt. The Canucks got to do this. This is your season now. Here's Miller. A shot on Lehner and too far. Here's Horvat. Another chance. Deflection to Foley. Here come the Canucks. They're warming to the task. Toffoli holds it. Tapped it. Back for Toffoli. Fights off a stick check. Here comes Miller out of the box. Well, he was out of the box. Kept in, and then Myers. Myers, a pass off a skate. Vegas is swamped by their own side, and they shoot through. No icing. 5 minutes to go, the final 5 in this Game 7. Winner goes to play the Stars. Myers holds it, and he's offside. Vancouver's got to make the most of their opportunities and come through. You see the distraught as Vegas brings it out, and then Theodore, who shoots that one across to Markstrom, and then battled on where Horvat, and then Waugh. Still, backhanded it. Still, Edler. Shoots this one back. Vancouver trying desperately to get it out, and they do. Horvat closes in. Looks for Pearson, spins, and somehow this is offside. I don't know how. Game's been mushed? Not sure what you mean by that, Tommy. .425 left in Game 7. Back across. That off the boards again. Down, and icing is going to be against Vegas. I wouldn't mind Coach Green to call a timeout here. Still back across for Miller. Miller, back. Off the side. Miller tries to win it. And then back again. Thrown in and kept in. Back for Hughes. Hughes holds it. The shot blocked and deflected off the stick. And here comes Pacioretty. The 2-on-1. He's got Stevenson. Pacioretty for Stevenson. Too far. Canucks look for it. Hughes. 3:50 to go in the third. 1-0 Vegas. Miller, a pass. Look for Peterson. Elias Peterson hooked and turn on it. Looks for Toffoli still. McNabb Thrown back. Myers races for it, and then Pacioretty. Myers on Pacioretty. Pacioretty spins and turns. Lifted his leg. Vegas still there. There's a shot. A save by Demko on Schmidt, and Myers gives a push to Schmidt, and Myers puts a big mitt in front of Schmidt as well. 3:28 to go. Vancouver won't go away. That is true. This might be a different Vegas game. Also, I got to get a big drink of water when this game is over because I'm losing my throat. And Demko just sits down. Puck, one through. Marchessault. In and behind. Marchessault turns away from Stetcher. Stetcher tries to lay a hit on him. Marchessault, curl and drag. Still, to the back. Tries to tow it. And then that one went wide of Demko. Marchessault, shot that went through close to Carlson. Vancouver needs to get it out. Martinez, held in. Poked off his side. Stetcher chases. Smith. And then this one poked away. 2:50 to go in the third period. Theodore has the game one. Game 7, potential game-winning goal, the leadoff goal. Then in a cross. Taken away. This one taken across and back for Toffoli and offside. Demko's going to the bench. Canucks are going for an extra attacker. I don't know. Excuse me, I'm really losing my voice. I don't know how smart of a decision this is. With 153 seconds left in the Canucks season. Off the face-off draw. They win it back for Hughes. Hughes across. Miller on for Waugh, tries to get it out. Canucks have to get it quickly because the net is empty. Pettersson dive bombed away, passed it through, and across for Pettersson. Stops on the brakes. Horvat had a chance, and they're doing a great job for it. Hughes is the only one back. He tries to go for the empty net. It's blocked. Canucks still try to take it out. Hold on for Tuck. Scores. It looks like the season is over for the Canucks, and we feel it. What an unbelievable run it's been. No looting, no riots, please. Just know that our team is good. And we're just not deep enough to play this kind of team left. I get it. You want to block the shot. It's just not. I think they're going to the conference final. It's, the excitement by Mark Stone. It just, the disappointment. I don't know what to tell you, man. It looks like it'll be the season. Vancouver could come back and score 2 straight goals. It can happen, but it doesn't look good. Stone through. Away across. Edler poked away. Back in behind. Noshek. Canucks trying to poke this one through. Edler. Pearson back on center. On for Pearson. Pearson made a move, and then Theodore had that back check, forecheck. Net is still empty. Noshek. On across for Myers. Myers to try to cut this lead in half. Close to 90 seconds left. Pettersson on for Edler. Alex Edler tees it up. Doesn't shoot. On for Myers. Opportunity there. A deflectable puck. And Pettersson away with it. Puck bounces all the way down into the Canucks zone. And here's a chance on for Pettersson. On too far, Schmidt was able to go get the puck and kept in. Thrown through and held along on for Miller. Miller to Edler. Edler to the back. Horvat, pass in front. Back for Miller, can't shoot. Smith goes down. On for Pettersson. There's a chance, fired wide. Edler with less than a minute to go. Canucks need 2. Miller wants the puck. He's got it. Right side. Miller holds. Drops it off. Pettersson Hughes shoots, blocked by Carlson. Gets it on for Besser. Besser shoots, blocked. Another chance, another shot. Besser there. Canucks really jamming away for this season. Holes and the puck was too far for him. Hughes backhands it in through. Here's Pettersson with the backhander. Trying to get it on for Hughes. On a cross. Thrown back. Still. Miller fakes the slap shot. On for Besser. Fakes his shot. Besser holds it. Turns. Curls to the middle. Shot on all the way down. And Vancouver will go to try to get it. Marchessault looks to hit that on Horvat in the final 10 seconds. On for Stastny, missed the net. Curl on drag on behind. Stastny tries to knock it in, and he does with 5 seconds. Paul Stastny, and a heartbreaker for the greatest fans out west. 3-0 Knights. And the Knights are a great team, and they'll be fun to watch next round. But, man, it felt like the Canucks would be able to win it. But they're just too young, not deep enough. Just not there yet. You hope that they could come back next year and make the playoffs and not pull a 2008 and miss the playoffs and lose to a team like Minnesota. And it's over. Our season is done. The Vancouver Canucks are eliminated from playoff contention, sadly. 3-0, but it was not anything close than that. It was a power play goal after a timeout by Shea Theodore. So the Knights win 3-0. They'll play Dallas in the Eastern Conference Final. Second time in 3 seasons. The first team to do it in their first 3 seasons. And the flamingo was tossed on the ice for some reason. Let me say, I feel so upset, but at the same time, I feel okay. This was a run nobody saw coming. Vancouver really did their best to come through and win it for us, for loyal fans. Just didn't work, but we'll be here next year. We'll be back. I want them to know that. We need some more changes, but Vancouver all will be ready next year. Vegas, all luck to go win the Stanley Cup. I think Mark Stone was just telling Thatcher Demko it was one of the hardest things I've ever seen you do. It took everything. And, there's all respect, and there should be all respect. It sucks. It's horrible that they went to the Western Conference Final, but you know what? They deserved it. We were not able to win. I don't appreciate that comment Eddie Olczyk just meant about digging ourselves a hole, asking for trouble. We didn't try to dig a hole. We did everything we could. They're too deep. They're too physical. They're too good right now. But, there's a love affair with this hockey club. It is, as I saw on Twitter about a few weeks ago after we beat the Blues, it is much like the 2010 Chicago Blackhawks. We have so much heart. We are a different team. We're not the 2003. We are not the 2011 Canucks. We are not the 1994 Canucks. We're not the 1982 Vancouver Canucks, or 1983 Vancouver Canucks. 1982 Vancouver Canucks. We are a different team. We will be back. We will win the Stanley Cup when we get there. I thought we could do it this year, but it's not our season. Vegas goes to the Western Conference Final, and kudos to them. So this will be the end of my Vancouver Canucks streams, but I'll do some non-biased playoff streams. So Vegas plays Dallas in the Western Conference Final. Vegas will be the home team, and one team left, the Islanders and the Flyers. Yes, we did well. Vancouver Canuck fans, feel proud for your family and your friends, your Vancouver Canucks. They did everything they could. It's a horrible ending, but they did their best. A salute to champions. We will never forget the 2020 Vancouver Canucks. Tomorrow I'll do the Philadelphia Flyers, New York Islanders thing, and I'll do the predictions then. I hope you have a good rest of your night, Ravens 8. 2021 Canucks. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. I think it might take a few more years, but yeah. Ravens 8, Josh, I hope you have a great evening. I know it's about 8:40 for you at night right now. It's almost midnight here, so I'll be hanging out and going to sleep soon. So I will see you tomorrow, I guess, if you want to join the Philadelphia Flyers Islanders stream. I know Tommy's probably asleep already, so good night, man. I hope you enjoyed the few Canucks streams we were able to do. Canucks come back from 3-1 and do everything, but just like Dallas, the team that was forced to a Game 7 finds a way to win a game for the first time since Game 4. All right. Have a good night, everybody. The Canucks will be back next year with Detroit and New Jersey and my team streams. And I will – yeah, I really do too. I think I'll probably root for them. Only thing is 3 things. Tampa Bay I picked to win the Stanley Cup preseason. I don't like them, but Tampa Bay I picked to win the Cup preseason. I told you I have family that are big Flyers fans. And since I'm by New York, it would be cool for a New York championship and a parade when COVID allows. Then the Heroes of Boulevard, whatever they call that. So, but it would be good for Vegas to win. I think we're going to get a Las Vegas, Tampa Bay Stanley Cup final. I think that's happening. We almost had it in 2018, but Alex Ovechkin was way too good. But again, have a great night. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow in the Flyers Islanders Game 7 stream. Also, Tommy, I hope you're on. I want to tell you that too, because there's another Isles fangirl. Does a great one. She'll be doing a pro Islanders stream. I'll be doing unbiased streams for the rest of these playoffs. But what a season for us, but Vegas moves on. Good night. Happy hockey.